Get to the dino. That's my... I don't know. I don't have a very good Arnold impersonation. Anyways. Oh, hello. And welcome, everybody, to tonight's fantastic, aggressive, as always, lovely dinosaur action with, as it usually always is for me, Stampede Dinosaurs, the list in the description. Yeah, it's going to be good. Just continuing at some minor tweaks tonight, which we'll get into, and the link tree as well. If you enjoy Discord, we got that, which is, yeah, popping off. Always lovely stuff. You don't have to share just dinosaur things. It could be other games. I still enjoy that trading card game shop simulator. Lovely stuff. A lot of fun there. And I think that's about a right size. Okay. For anybody that is perhaps new to this whole thing, there's a primer, 2 hour. It's probably a little bit late tonight to record just a mini primer after this. I've been meaning to get to it, and I will at some point, but Sunken Citadel, you choose green, taps for 2 green, you have 2 Sunkens, you have 4 mana for Castle Garenbrig, tapping for 4 green, not 4, 6 green, pardon me. I think I need a little bit more coffee, and still, the Black Bear pods, lovely stuff. Muskoka Roastery Black Bear pods. Hopefully everybody is, well, it's almost Friday, so that's good. That's good. You just got to make it one more day. Lovely stuff. Even if your week has been not great, it's going to be good right now. But where was I? Yes. So a stable, very stable way to make the big amount of mana for the creatures. The most impervious way. Fatal Push for this particular deck is mostly useless, but I have a lot of creatures, and I haven't mentioned it for quite some time. The average mana value right now is 4.8. That's pretty crazy stuff. I've had it up to 5.5, and I think 6.2 is my record, but yeah, nuts. Very, very high. Tonight, the switch up, Screaming Nemesis. If I face off against an aggressive deck, well, I'll just go Screaming Nemesis. I would hope to trade with maybe one creature that attacks, and then it's dealt damage, and I get to deal the damage to something else. It might not be the player, it could be another creature, so maybe hoping it's a 2-for-1, I guess, or we just stop life gain from potential opponents. We block something big at the very least, send a good chunk of damage towards the opponent. If the opponent only has big things, Screaming Nemesis probably is unblockable, because if the big thing blocked this, I would send a ton of damage to the opponent, and they may be low already, so Screaming Nemesis would just continue to chip away and, well, help me get some wins in some situations. But yeah, that's, at least tonight, something I'll bring in for aggro. It could be a sweeper very easily. I can splash for basically anything, especially a sweeper that requires 2 red. 2 black would be good. Path of Peril would probably be one of the best things. 1 and 2 black. We destroy all creatures with, I think, a mana value 2 or less. It's really all you need against most of the aggressive things, especially Rakdos, Prowess, or aggro. But maybe I want to bring in the Hornet Queen if the opponent has a bunch of, well, mid-rangey stuff, or maybe an aggressive deck. If I can land the Hornet Queen fast enough, I now threaten 5 of their creatures, and they may not attack into it. And I've used the Hornet Queen before to very, very good effect, and maybe it becomes the thing I should always be using. Keep in mind, this is a creature that costs 7. I can easily make 7, and oftentimes I'm making 7 on turn 4. Many of you may have seen it. Sunken Citadel, 2 Sunkens, a forest in Castle Garenbrig, 7 on turn 4. Or I'm getting extra lands, and it's a Sunken and 2 forests and a mountain and a castle. But yeah, you get the idea. I can make 7 on turn 4 easy, sometimes 8 on turn 4, oftentimes 6 for Carnage Tyrant. But a creature turn 4, a creature that threatens 5 things on turn 4, or a sweeper on turn 4. That is a very real possibility, but I would at least need 2 red or splash some way differently. If Hornet Queen lands the same time that perhaps a sweeper would, or maybe earlier, if the sweeper costs a total of 5, also, there's a chance of that. Maybe I would prefer the Hornet Queen in some situations. Of course, the Hornet Queen trades with any creature no matter the size of them, which is nice. A sweeper might only deal, a certain amount of damage, and now then they're left with stuff. The big thing from Unholy Annex, and then they make it into the 6/6 Flying Demon. Very, very painful. Pithing Needle, though, still in. Keep it in all the time for stuff with activated abilities, especially Cat Food combo, Back to Nature for all the enchantment decks, the Overlord enchantment decks, which I'm not going to make that mistake again if we face it. I waited until Overlord of the Mistmoors attacked. They made 2 more 2/1 Flying Spirits. I was thinking maybe they would play some other enchantment afterwards, and sadly they didn't. But Bloppa, hello, how's it going? Hopefully all is well with you, and who knows what we're going to get. Oh, did it crash? Okay. I thought it might have crashed there for a second. All right, Vendelbow. Well, it's not Kibby G. That would have been pretty sweet. That hand is not pretty sweet. I would not keep it in any scenario. 1 Forest and Archdruid's Charm. No, not going to cut it. Okay, well, it was terrible, and then it got perfect. Should I send Cavern of Souls to the bottom? I say we send Cavern. 2 Sunkens. I'm seeing the Castle Garenbrig with Sylvan, which gets me to 6 with those 3 lands. Of course, I'll use Commune because I have my turn 2. Oh, well. Castle Garenbrig it is. There you go. I'm just going to grab it just in case. But now things are getting painful. Now we're on track for big stuff. Of course, this opponent, are they Esper Control? I did lose to an Esper Control, blue, black, and white. A lot of flashy things, exiling, hand hate. It was, well, it was not great. But now with the Forest, they might just be dead. Now I have 3 green untapped on turn 3 for the Archdruids. Then I have the Castle. We're searching for a commercial district just to surveil, see what's on top, and hopefully make it not another land, or draw out a counterspell. That could be fine by me. Interesting. You know what, I'm just going to grab Cavern of Souls. If they have counterspells, well, phew, we're safe. But I don't imagine they have counterspells. They could just have removal for Ghalta. And I did draw land, and Sylvan Scrying is useless. Will they kill it? Will they kill it? Oh, well. Nothing's happening yet. Good, good, good. Removal? No removal? Okay, okay. I think they could have a sweeper next turn. Yeah. Interesting. Oh, wow. There we go. I guess we'll never know. But I have to suspect, based on the lands that I saw, Yorion there, something enchantment related. I'll keep it the same just in case it is not something enchantment related. I don't want to bring in Back to Nature and it's not that deck, but oftentimes Yorion entering, bouncing enchantments, re-triggering those enter the battlefield effects, gaining extra value from all that stuff. And maybe Yorion bounces 5 things, so they get 5 effects for the cost of Yorion, which is pretty good. Quite nice indeed. Yeah, we'll keep it the same. If it goes to game 3, we know what we're bringing in if this is an enchantment deck. Alright. Well, that's pretty darn fantastic. Definitely the keep. Now, I don't have a play for turn 2. I'm going to wait to see what I draw on turn 2 and then use Commune with Dinosaurs. Lurking and relaxing after... Oh, yes, JDX, it absolutely... It was a rough go. We've both had pretty rough goes. If anybody's wondering what JDX and I are talking about, we play on untapped a little bit. so you can play for free Magic the Gathering, playing Commander. No leyline, I know. Maybe tomorrow. I'll think about it. Oh, I gotta say, I'm still not sure what the opponent is doing. I don't think they have counter spells. I don't know. But yeah, maybe leyline tomorrow. Niv Mizzet? Okay. Well, we got Niv Mizzet. It still may not matter. We're making 7 next turn. Now the question becomes, would I want to play Tyrranax Rex or would I want to wait? I mean, we got a good batch of stuff for Ghalta, and we will get to Ghalta, guaranteed. We have 2 more lands, so I'm just going to play T-Rex, make him squirm a little bit, and possibly make him quit. If I didn't have that other Stomping Ground in my hand, I would have maybe used Archdruids to definitely find the next land that I need to make 8, but we're going to be making 8. Maybe they completely tap out to take out Tyrranax Rex. If they play a land that enters on tap, they would be able to pay the ward cost of 4 with a removal that, with a piece of removal that costs 2 for a total of 6. Oh, there it is. Oh, leyline still dead. Maybe. Of course, the Armored Scrapgorger could make a source of white. But, well, we'll just hope they don't have a second leyline. Where there's 1, there's 2. Oh, they're looking at the Scrapgorger. They're going to make a source of white. I bet. Hopefully not. Keep those dino eggs back just in case. And I mean, yeah, we'll see. No leyline. They only have 2 cards in their hand that I don't know what those cards are. So I think there's a good chance they don't have a leyline binding. Either way, lovely way to begin. Maybe they're stunned about the potential facing off against something deadly. Not caring too much about what the opponent does until, I do my thing. Of course, there's various decks to care about, but for the most part, if I do my thing, if they don't stop it, Ghalta puts everything out that I have, that tends to hurt a wide range of opponents. Doesn't always kill them, they could kill the 1 dino that is giving everybody else haste if I only have 1 Palani's or 1 Regisaur Alpha, but for the most part, eventually it will be death. Alright. Oh my goodness. Oh, pardon me. Well, that's pretty fantastic. Platinum 1. Okay, let's keep the streak going. Fly into Diamond. I think it would be my earliest into Diamond ever. Of course, many people are in Diamond and in Mythic. Just depends how much time you have to grind. It's not a certainty, but pretty much if you can grind 20 matches, 30 matches a day, and you have a deck with a good game plan against a decent range of stuff, you should get to Mythic. Takeshu Shimza. Too hard to pronounce, but it's probably going to be something black related. I like that hand, even though we're going to be losing Commune. They might rip Archdruid's Charm, but a Sunken and a Castle, I'll try it out. Oh. Okay. Who would have seen that coming? A deck that is in black and they cast Thoughtseize. Oh my goodness. It's got to be Commune, I would bet. They might be more scared of Archdruid's Charm, but yeah, that's okay. Oh! I just naturally drew the second Sunken. I'm getting to 6, and they can't stop it. That's how you do it. Oh, shoot. Oh, shucks, folks. They're getting rid of my other Archdruid's charm, and well, now they have to sit back and just watch the death and destruction happen. If I draw one more land, boom, I'm going to make 7. Could be a... Oh, wow, look, I'm making 7. I'm in heaven. Hopefully you see a Ghalta, but this opponent could have painful shenanigans up their sleeve. What is this Dimir variation, blue and black? Counterspells, thought seizes, as we've seen, but again, if you're in black, oh my, well. This is interesting. If they tap out, we play Vaultborn. I have to imagine they have some form of counterspells, and they could just make me sacrifice Carnage Tyrant with Sheoldred's Edict. 1 in a black, instant speed. Boom. Dead. What could it be? Well, I'm going to play Tyrranax Rex and hope for the best. If they have Sheoldred's Edict, it would be better to play Carnage Tyrant. Both creatures I would lose. Yeah, look at them mousing over the lands. They're wondering, hey, this is not fair. How are you doing that? Oh, no. Oh, hey, that's hacking. That's hacking.
It's a trap!
Yeah, surprise. I tapped 4 and I made 7, and I played something that can't be countered, can't be targeted at the moment, but might be sacrificed. Ooh. They were stunned that I could play it, but they still will get rid of it. Maybe. Maybe not. Huh. Takenuma is not gonna... Oh, I see what it is. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna let it happen. I'm just glad I gained that information. This is Dimir Control-ish with Archfiend of the Dross Metamorphic Alteration combo. Not today. If we see that in the graveyard, I'll explain it for people, but basically when Metamorphic Art... Okay, never mind, it might just be dead. But when Metamorphic Alteration enters, you have it enter as a copy of a thing or something or whatever. Pretty much, don't play something that can be targeted, and you should be safe. Don't want to take Archfiend and Spyglass Siren out, potentially. I'm fine with that. Again, Carnage Tyrant can't target it, but they would have my creature become a copy of Archfiend of the Dross with Metamorphic Alteration, the enchantment there, and then my Archfiend of the Dross has no oil counters on it, and then I just lose due to Archfiend's ability there. Hopefully we'll get to 8 at some point. At the very least I can play Regisaur or Vaultborn Tyrant next turn. Cavern of Souls would be ideal because I'm pretty sure they have some form of counterspell in their hand. I bet. Well, we'll try for a Ghalta, see what happens. If they have a counterspell, well, we'll do the other one. Maybe they can only counter... Okay, well. I guess they didn't have a counterspell. Huh. I mean, I kind of like Back to Nature to take out Metamorphic Alteration. That is going to get this win condition. I'll pull up Archfiend of the Dross there, and you read the last part of it. Then, if it has no oil counters on it, you lose the game. So, my Archfiend, I lose the game. Not fun. Sometimes there's nothing you can do, but I could destroy the Metamorphic Alteration at the end of the opponent's turn, just because Back to Nature can be cast at instant speed. But we know the shenanigans they might have tried. And we know how to play around that. Prioritize Carnage or Tyrranax Rex, and then if we can drop Ghalta, maybe with a Cavern of Souls, boom, get him. But I don't think they'll have too many counter spells. We'll see. I kind of like that. We're on the draw. 3 chances to get the 3rd land to play one of the 3 Archdruid's charms. And I like, of course, Archdruids being instant speed. I can respond to whatever the opponent is doing. Stanley, yes, long time no see, absolutely. Pioneer Masters, it would probably be Fog. 1 green, instant speed, prevent all combat damage. The one I'm most excited to try. Maybe helping to pick up some wins against aggro. You don't take them out, but just surviving another turn. Sometimes I only need to survive 1 more turn to be able to drop the Vaultborn, which unfortunately was discarded. But that's yeah, I would say that. Hello, bro. I don't know, I kind of like this. They're not doing too much crazy stuff. They are tapped out. I know I get to go off with Archdruid's Charm nicely next turn. If I draw Castle Garenbrig, the opponent could be close to dead because I would then reach 8 mana on turn 4. Lovely. Now, that's not the case, but when your opponent is tapped out and they potentially sometimes have blue, just Castle Garenbrig, do it. Don't ask questions. I know I need a castle. Get it. It's not like I would have magically done anything different. Am I worried about the unstoppable slasher? Not really. I don't think. Of course, they could have whatchamacallit. What's its name? Bloodletter of Aclazots. So the Bloodletter and the Unstoppable Slasher, they combine to... Oh, well, I just play Vaultborn, and okay, good. Now, if they play Bloodletter of Aclazots, we're not dead. Should be alright. But they did get rid of Disdainful Stroke. I love that. I don't have to worry about that counterspell. Sharing a coffee? Yes, good stuff, good stuff. Cheers. Bit bigger. There you go. Cheers. Yeah, attack me with the slasher. Do it. You know you wanna. I guess they don't. I think they're really digging for the next land. They must be mana screwed. Oh, they're really digging. If I get a land that enters untapped, they may die. Okay, I guess not. They're getting rid of Ghalta because that's the nastiest stuff. Yeah. It has to be Ghalta. Because they could potentially be dead. Okay. Archdruid's Charm. Lovely stuff. You know what? I'm going to attack with Vaultborn and I'm going to see what they do. Block with the slasher. Do it. Do it. They see basically everything I have, but they don't want Vaultborn to die to get the copy, so I gain life, draw a card, and who knows what I get. Oh, okay, well, fine by me. I like it. Something good, something good. I just want to see if it changes what I potentially grab. Etali. I would like to play Etali, I must admit. But we'll keep it there for now. I'll probably play Archdruid's Charm. Take out somebody. If they play Archfiend of the Dross, I take it out immediately. Archdruid's Charm, putting a counter on Vaultborn Tyrant. Getting it to 7 power and takes that thing out. But I do want to play Etali. Yeah. Wish I had another source of red. That's too bad. I'll grab a Ghalta just because there is a good chance that I simply draw a land. There's a better chance that I draw a land next turn than a Ghalta. There's more lands in the deck, of course, so we'll grab Ghalta, see what happens, and see if we get them. At the very least, maybe we draw out a counter spell on the Archdruid's Charm. Oh yeah, Scorpion. Shifting Ceratops would be lovely. Oh, they're going to kill it? Kill it, not kill it? Oh, okay, well. Let's see what you do. counter? Maybe. Huh. Ghalta. Now, I think they still have a counter, but maybe a third Disdainful Stroke. Stopping Ghalta here. But they did get rid of 2, so I feel... Oh, okay. Flyers are mega annoying, but you know what also is annoying?
Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance! But not for me!
Ambulances. Paying for ambulance rides. I know some people in the world, depending where you are, you gotta pay like thousands of dollars. I don't know. Horror stories. Kind of like the horror story that was that match, but 2 more wins. Let's do it. The streak continues. That was good. If I thought they might have Disdainful Stroke, maybe I would have just played it safe. Seeing the 1 Disdainful Stroke, yeah, it was pretty good, but seeing the 2nd Disdainful Stroke that could have countered Ghalta, put into the graveyard, definitely gave me peace of mind. Oh, I know, Stanley. The win con of win cons, definitely overkill though. Yeah. I love it. Stanley, you're on track to see 8 mana on turn 4 with that hand. That is 8 mana on turn 4 with Archdruid's Charm. There's win cons, and then there's... Wow, there's win cons for sure. This could be Azorius Control. If it is, well, I have Cavern of Souls, so now you're definitely gonna die. I hope it's Azorius Control. You're about to see a slaughtering of epic proportions. Blah, 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 blah. Either way, we're gonna smoke them. Oh, deduce. I deduce that they die. Huh. So now, 8 mana, turn 4, can't be countered. Ghalta Stampede Tyrant. I should get an Italian job meme, yeah. Huh. Definitely a dino that can just thought seize the opponent would be pretty ideal, but no, hopefully they're dead. They should be dead. You would think they're dead. Huh. Of course, they'll likely have removal for Palani's Hatcher, which means that we won't actually have lethal this turn if they know what's up. Palani's dead to get lost or something like that. At the very least, I would get to attack with Tyrranax Rex, but drawing a bunch of cards, another Ghalta is... Oh, and a T-Rex. That could mean death. Okay. That's how easy Azorius Control can be. I would like that. It's been a while since I've seen the Italian job, and it's all coming back to me. Yeah, that would be a good clip. Has been a little bit since I've added a new clip, but I'm certainly going at a good clip tonight. I'm pretty sure it did blue blur. Usually the auto tapper for Cavern of Souls is pretty good. Sometimes you just don't see it, the outline shimmering around cards. If it is extended art, it's pretty hard to see, and I have had opponents mistakenly try to counter something that couldn't be countered. But with this hand, well, I'm going to go with a forest and see what Commune grabs. Oh, grabbed a Castle Garenbrig. Lovely stuff. Could have been sunken, but get a Commune out of the way, and yeah, we'll see. Strict Proctor. This could be Lotus Field. This is going to be very painful indeed. Hopefully finding another... something else hasty. Regisaur Alpha there feels pretty good. Lotus Field. Oh, maybe it's not Lotus Field. Strict Proctor is strictly good against this deck, but... Well. I imagine it's countered. You never know. Maybe it won't. Don't want to do that. Okay. Good stuff. Of course, they could have some land destruction coming up next turn. Field of Ruin, ruining our chances. I guess not. Well, do you have a counter spell, a kill spell? Do you have, what do you have? Because it may not matter. Turn 4/7 can't be countered, can't be targeted. Fairly hard to deal with. It is,
Ruthless aggression.
you just get around Strict Proctor, which taxes enter the battlefield effects by playing something that is just deadly that doesn't have an enter the battlefield effect. They sweep next turn, we play another T-Rex, maybe play Regisaur with the Cavern of Souls. If they sweep, they lose the Strict Proctor, which is hurting me, but then it benefits me, so the opponent could be about to help. If they spend some mana on something random, they would just die. To the second T-Rex, they would get to 12 poison counters and be smoked. Can't target it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Sometimes you don't have to, you don't have to play Ghalta. You just play that big thing or one of the big things ahead of schedule. It's good. You play it stably ahead of schedule. Huh. Now they want to do something. March of Otherworldly Light, paying a super duper tax. That could be. I don't think so.
No.
Yep, we can look at it all. They're really mousing over it. So perhaps the prompt that shows up on them, well, if they want to target, having to pay an extra 4. Oh, no, they could be sweeping, which is fine by me. Huh. Someday, any day. Maybe they have settled the wreckage. Maybe they're bluffing. They could have settled the wreckage. No? Oh? Teferi. Okay. Have to imagine that's a good game. Definitely T-Rex, double strike. That would be fantastic. But this is also fantastic. Oh. If T-Rex had double strike, one of them connecting would get the opponent to 8 poison counters. Toxic 4 times 2. And then it only has to connect one more time to at least reach 10. Yeah. Alright, one more win. Let's do it. That'd be pretty sweet. It is just over half an hour. I like it. Alright. Watch it be aggro. Aggro for the rest of the night, perhaps. T-Man 427. Something white. Mono white humans, perhaps. You gotta get back to work, alright? Hopefully work goes well, work goes fast, but yes, last night of the week. Fantastic stuff. I'll try to beat him. This hand, seems quite nice. Sylvan for... Oh, okay, yep, bye-bye. We're done. We're dropping down a little bit, unfortunately. It's either Selesnya Hatebirds or Selesnya Angels. Both of them are rough for me at the moment. I don't have too much that would help in this situation. But, I could maybe beat them. We'll find out. I'll definitely play Archdruids while they are tapped out. Kind of like Azorius Control, or again anybody with counter spells. They're tapped out. If they have something that could stop you doing the rampy thing, boom, there it is. They will start to gain a decent chunk of life, unfortunately. Definitely go with Commune, see what we get. Ooh, It's another Sunken, so you know what that means. I'm just going to search for Ghalta. Straight up, right now, while they continue to be tapped out. But, of course, I would imagine Ghalta is going to be even interrupted. Collected companied. Archon of Emiria means they die. Okay, cool. I can only play one thing a turn. That's good. I only need to play one thing because my one thing is everything. There you go. You die. Yeah. Oh man. One thing a turn is... Oh shucks. Folks, that's really slowing me down here. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
But you can't do this to me.
You know how much I sacrificed?
Okay. Now that's pretty good. Will we get quite as fortunate? I don't know about that. I like the Hornet Queen. Definitely like the Hornet Queen if we can land it. We certainly buy quite a bit of time from the opponent. They have a lot of flying creatures. They even interrupt her, but... Yeah. I'll trim T-Rex. Hope for the best. Of course, T-Rex being a nice big body, trample, haste, and all that stuff. Bashing right through all their little creatures could be pretty good. Ooh, that hand is pretty good. The darn Elvish Mystic. Now they'll potentially have you-know-what online. Aven Interrupter, Stopping, Commune. Anointed Peacekeeper, at the very least. Well, hopefully I'm going with Commune. I bet they'll choose it, sadly. It would just be nice to get revenge on... Oh, okay, well, you charmed. Charming. Like Topiary Stomper, just in case. I may want to... Oh, I like a Sylvan Scrying. Okay. I might play Topiary next turn. The Archdruids would be lovely stuff, but that costs 5, so it's not happening. Elite Spellbinder. They don't see Sylvan Scrying, so I know at the very least I should be playing that. Play Sylvan Scrying, grab a Castle Garenbrig. Easy peasy. Really? Taxing Ghalta. Ghalta now costs a total of 7. That's quite painful. But if I get lucky, fortunate that they don't name the Topiaries, I could play both next turn. With Castle Garenbrig. Total of 6 screen, 2 Topiaries times 3, 6. But they could have collected company, so keep that in mind too. Oh boy. Six, 7, 8, 9. Well, we'll play both Topiaries, and maybe we won't die. Maybe they don't have collected company. You never know. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. Getting somewhere. Oh, now they go. Okay, yeah, no, that's pretty straightforward. We die. They're going to be getting some creatures. It's not that good. You know what? I don't know. No, I'll keep the Hornet Queen in there. That could save us. Yeah. Oh boy. Here goes nothing. Good hand, good hand. Yep, good hand. 100%. Keep. Sunken to start. Next turn we go with Sylvan Scrying to grab the castle. There's nothing they can do about it. Because they're probably playing the dork. Okay, that's all right. Next turn, hopefully going off with one of the communes. But it looks like we're on track for Hornet Queen. As long as they don't tax the communes, oh, that's good. That's really good. See a sunken. Ooh, we see a sunken. Okay, we're on track next turn for 7. Love it. Use up the other commune, 100%. Grab a Regisaur. Boom. Eventually, we will get to 8. But I would imagine they stop us. Play something, anything. Do it. mean, I hope they don't tax stuff. Oh my good, the Archon. This... okay, never mind. Non-basic lands enter tapped, unfortunately. That does hurt us. I hate that. What you playing? Haven Interrupter time? Yeah. I bet it's Haven Interrupter time. Oh my goodness, they played Haven Interrupter. Oh, shoot, folks. I did not know they were going to do that. They held 3 back. We're not dead yet. Yeah, but they could continue to stop us, and there's no way of coming back. Oh, look, folks, they held back 4 mana with the elves. I wonder if they're planning to Coco. Don't hit Interrupter, don't hit Interrupter, don't hit it. No Interrupter, no Interrupter, no Interrupter. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Oh boy, here it is. If they hit Interrupter... Whoa. Whoa. Whoa is right. Oh, man. That's like the cherry on the cake, the icing on top, whatever the saying is. Whew. But for anybody that's not super familiar with this particular deck, it is hard. I don't like it. I wish it would just go away. But of course... sometimes you pick up wins against your most hated decks that have a good chance against you. The Haven Interrupter, I mean, you saw him. However, I got him to burn the Interrupter on the Hornet Queen. It still seems like I would have been able to play Ghalta. I could have played Ghalta for 2. Maybe they would have done something different. It's hard to say, but I'm just happy to be in Diamond. I think this is an all-time record for me, at least. Not being able to grind as much as I would want. The 5th of the month. Yeah. We're on fire. Good stuff, good stuff. Whew. Yeah, and again, getting into Diamond or any higher rank, you can't drop out of that rank into the one lower. I don't think I got into the Master Pioneer event. Which Master Pioneer event are you mentioning? I think I know of a couple. I wish I would play more tournaments. Sometimes tournaments and events and stuff, they're on at certain times that doesn't exactly line up with me. I might be out with my family, I might be away for holidays, or I just can't stream or participate, sometimes because it takes a while just to complete it. I might only be able to dedicate 1 or 2 hours, and the tournament or the event might be a while. But that hand, lovely stuff in the face of something black related. Oh, early access. No. I didn't do that. I did the Lost Caverns of Ixalan. I mean, I love dinos. But, yeah, I've done it a few times. It seems to be pretty easy. I get approved, or at least I did get approved pretty easy for that event in the Lost Caverns of Ixalan. I have to assume I would with other stuff. However, Mono Black Devotion, or Mono Black Demons, whatever you want to call it, I'm just going to go with Sylvan Scrying to get the Sunken, the first one. Maybe grab the next one. If I draw another Topiary Stomper, the second of 3, I'll just play both instead. Ooh, now I want to play. This could be problematic. Let me think here. I mean, either way, we don't have something for 6. We don't have a creature we can play that could block the slasher. So we might be about to die due to the Bloodletter of Aclazots. Oh, look, they played the Bloodletter of Aclazots, unfortunately. But, yeah, it could have gone better. Do I like the Hornet Queen? Well, that could be good. A swarm of flying Death Touchers. Screaming Nemesis? Maybe. Nah, I'll keep it the same. Yeah, keep it the same. Yeah, again, for anybody that at this point might be unfamiliar with it, the Bloodletter of Aclazots and the Unstoppable Slasher, you lose your entire life total. Slasher makes you lose half, but Bloodletter makes it everything you have, and then you're just done for. I would be done for if I kept that hand. Not even a Castle Garenbrig or a Sunken Citadel. No. Okay, well, it just got quite a bit better. Send the force to the bottom, even though I would expect maybe a Thoughtseize. With those 4 lands, I have 6. If we can go off with Archdruids, we get to 8. We don't get to 8. We only get to 6. That's not too bad. Commercial Sylvan. Okay, never mind. We get to 7. 7 on turn 4. I would imagine Vaultborn Tyrant is enough. Even if they play the Slasher next turn, it should be basically over. I would expect it's basically over at this point. Play the Slasher. Ooh, just the Annex. That's okay. Maybe I draw Ghalta next turn. Well, I mean, certainly play the Vaultborn. Commune, dig for it. I can spend 1 green with Commune and still be able to play Carnage Tyrant. I could play a Vaultborn Tyrant as well. Oh, that's not good. The end. It doesn't end our chances, but they exile all 4 of my Vaultborn Tyrants that I had. Yeah, see if we find a... Now the question is, do I like a Ghalta? Yeah, maybe. You know what, I'm just going to go with another Carnage Tyrant. I kind of like this. If I had played Ghalta, well, it wouldn't have been that impactful. It would have just been Ghalta and a Carnage Tyrant. I didn't really like it. I can play any creature I have in the deck. I can't play the one Etali, which, you know, maybe should have chosen Sunken Citadel as red. Perhaps. Well, that's not too bad. Still definitely attack them. Do some damage. It's better that I do some damage and lose Carnage Tyrant instead of Carnage Tyrant blocking the Slasher and not doing damage and taking it out. Both scenarios I'm losing Carnage Tyrant, but this one 4 damage to the opponent, so it's definitely better. Hopefully I get something big. It is unfortunate to lose all 4 Vaultborn Tyrants, but the end is pretty good. Huh. Bloodletter, that's not too bad. Interesting. Yeah. Etali Primal Conqueror. That is unfortunate. I guess I kind of jinxed myself. If I was able to play it, I have to imagine we would have hit some pretty sweet stuff. Grave Merchant. You just die. Yeah. Yeah, that's nuts. Oftentimes I get myself caught in that situation. I'm just so used to Sunken, always choosing green, never choosing red, never choosing red. And it's just a force of habit at this point, I would say. Yeah. What time is it? 12:05? You know what? Nah, I think I'll get some sleep. We'll end it there for tonight. even though it's a little bit shorter than I wanted, just past midnight, but a fantastic overall, popping into Diamond early, much earlier than, well, I mean, I hope I would get to Mythic super duper fast, even the first week of the month, but that sometimes doesn't happen. But we're on track for Mythic, absolutely. So yeah, we'll leave it there. Everybody watching right now, later on, if you just waking up, if you're driving to work, hopefully the traffic is good. Hopefully the snow is not too much. Hopefully you don't have to shovel much. You might not have to shovel at all if it's nice and warm. Certainly a lot warmer than here, but I love the snow almost as much as I love playing Dinosaurs on Magic the Gathering Arena. Yeah, okay, peace. See you next time.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?